turns on and dies. Guys, here today we're having a little issue with the 4Runner. Over the last couple of days has picked up a pretty significant misfire, so we're gonna go ahead and check it out, run the scanner, see what sensor. I kind of already ordered the parts, you know, more than likely it's a coil, spark plug, wire, and that's as far as I'm hoping, because it can go further in depth and more like a freaking fuel injector, maybe even lost compression in the cylinder. So we're gonna check it out and we'll see what happens. So on this 98 4Runner, the OBD2 port is located underneath the the driver's side here, and it is located right here next to the radio, right here, and this is where you connect your OBD2. After you connect your OBD2, you want to turn the key onto the on position so that the computer and your OBD2 scanner connect. So one of the codes we're getting is a P0306, cylinder 6 misfire detected. Let's see what else we got. Cylinder 5 misfire detected. And again, cylinder 6. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look under and see what it looks like. So this is the engine. Looking under here, nothing looks out of place. I don't see no loose connections or anything. This engine has 320,000 miles, so it is pretty worn down. So we're gonna go ahead and change the spark plugs, the wires, and the coils, just to see if it replaces it, because it's the most economic way. Any other thing, you know, once you start going into the injectors and compression test, you know, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. In order to get to the coils and the spark plugs on the passenger side, you have to remove the air tubing that goes from the mass airflow sensor and the box to the intake manifold. It's only a couple screws, couple clamps, you know. Just make sure, one of the most important part is when you're using those screwdrivers, make sure you use the right size Phillips, because they're easy to strip when you use a 2-pointed one, not pointed one. Just make sure you use the right one. As you can see, the coils are right there, easy access, 4 bolts, everything's right there. Keep you guys updated as we go. So on this 3rd gen 4Runner, it has a 10mm bolt holding the coil in place, and then you have the harness that connects here, and then you have the wire that leads over to the other side. The other side doesn't have a coil, it has a wire that, as you can see, goes here and then leads over. The way I'm doing these, I'm going to be doing parallel with each other. So the one that this one does, I'm going to do this one, I'm going to do the one on the other side, just so I don't lose track of which wire goes to each cylinder. It might be a little more time consuming, but that's the way I just want to knock it out. And with these little things on the side, there's a little cap that I just lost, and you just gotta push the button and lift it up. So we just pulled the first plug out of this first cylinder right here, and the plug doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look burned or anything like that. The electrode doesn't look really wide or anything. It looks good. The only thing is, this is not the correct spark plug for this vehicle. This is a NGK, not really the brand, but it has a single strap on it. From the dealership, they come with a dual strap like this, and this is what we're going to be putting back in it. Hopefully we can get some better fuel economy, because right now I'm only getting about 150, 160 miles per gallon. So I'll let you guys know how it's going. So we chased that first wire that goes to the first coil, and we brought it back to this side, and it goes to the middle cylinder down there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull that one, pull that plug, put a new wire, and we're done with that first coil. Alright, so on this driver's side, these are just a couple of the brackets I had to remove to get to that final spark plug closest to the firewall. There's this, I believe it's a throttle cable bracket that goes connected right here in the middle, 10mm bolt. there is a, I don't know what cable this is. It might be a throttable cable as well. It might be like something, I'm not exactly sure, but this is a 12mm bolt that goes right back there, and it just gave me enough clearance to be able to stick the spark plug back there, and then right now I'm put the cable. And I also removed this vacuum line, so we'll see if that affects me or anything. But other than that, this side, once I put that cable in, the spark plug's already in. I also put Amazon coils. We'll see how that goes, if it doesn't bite me in the ass. But alright guys, this is an update. Put everything back together, all the coils, spark plugs, wires, everything, and we don't gotta start. Something happened. I don't know, like I said, I bought Amazon parts. I don't know if it's not recognizing the coil or what, but you might have to go to the auto parts store and buy some new coils. Turns on and dies. Just like that, people, we got it running good again. No check engine light. Just like I said earlier, I think it was the Amazon coils, you know, so advice, just go ahead and go with the AutoZone or something like that. I know sometimes a little bit more expensive, but you do have the convenience of the warranty there. Tomorrow I'll have to ship these out back to Amazon, see if I can get my money back. But she's running up and running again. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. I do have a couple more, you know, videos coming out. I'm gonna do a fuel filter tomorrow. Walk you guys how to change a fuel filter. I'm gonna do an oil change, you know. So stay tuned if you're interested in any kind of information. I know it's not too informative, but it should give you enough information to get you in to be able to get to do it. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. See you guys in the next one.